What's up, YouTube? I know it's been a while, but life be lifing, and I be just too busy to just record you know, and like I don't like really flexing on niggas. I be buying new shit all the time, but fucking this one is a big purchase. It's a really big purchase. But yeah, no, I've had this truck for like almost 2 months now. So I was like, you know what? Let me just stop bullshitting and let me show everybody the truck. So first of all, boom, there she is. I'm gonna give this truck the nickname Clifford just because it's a big ass red truck. Yes, it's a mega cab. It came with these roughneck roughneck fucking bumpers. They're steel craft or some shit like that. I put my old wheels on it. It came on a 6-inch lift with Fox shocks and shit. What else did it come with? That's pretty much it, man. It's a toolbox bed. The Ram box bed. The thing about the Ram box bed, I'm not gonna lie, it's cool and all, but you could only fit 2 dirt bikes or 1 4-wheeler. You know me, I'll be riding. I'll have somebody come with me, so I'll have like my Banshee and then my 450 and let somebody ride it or something like that, or vice versa, whatever the case may be. But now I can only ride Dolo. Not too bad, who cares? Obviously, it's a Laramie, a regular Laramie. So it came with the black tail lights. The truck's very, very dirty, by the way. Has a sinister diesel tailpipe. It's 4-inch exhaust. It already came deleted, but they left the stock stuff on the motor, so I deleted it completely. Now I'll go through all the stuff I put on and didn't record and little stuff like that. I'll start with under the hood first, though. All right, so it came with this S&B intake. What I put so far is just the delete plates. I put the just delete hose and shit like that. I put my built trans from the other truck. The whole reason I even bought this truck was because my white truck, obviously I had to build trans, compound turbo setup, 100 overs. That thing was making power. I never dynoed it, so let's say realistic numbers. With the amount of fuel I had in turbos, I should have been anywhere from 8 to 1,000, let's say, with the amount of turbo and fuel I had. Fueling, I should have been. If it was really tuned perfect, it should have made 1,000. If it's just a regular tune, I guess let's say 800. Anyways, that motherfucker would light up first, second, third, and shit from then on. It don't even fucking matter. That bitch was rowdy, it was nasty.
You sure about that?
And it's Cookie's fault. I'm not gonna blame myself because I don't want to blame myself. It's my fault, okay? It's really my fault. We were heading back from OSW and we stopped at the light when we got off the highway. Cookie looked at me, I looked at him, he said, do a burnout. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. I did it. The floor was a little wet and it just got done raining where we were, but it was a little wet, a little dry. So I was in a wet spot, did a burnout, fat ass burnout, inched forward a little bit, and then the truck literally went, like caught a dry spot and went, I was like, what the fuck was that? And it ain't nothing. So I just keep driving, and every time I get to like 25 miles per hour, it would just lock up the rear end. So I'm like, damn, I must have blew the rear end or something. And I don't want to say who towed me back, but someone's mom towed me back with the trailer and a 1500 GMC. Worse setup to get towed by. Somebody's mom in their 1500. Anyways. Mind you, that GMC towed my truck, a 2-car gooseneck with 2 cars on it loaded. I don't fucking know. Don't ask me. Nigga, I do not fucking know. But it did it. Anyways, so I sent the trans back to RevMax. That's my 4th time fucking that bitch up. 4th time. So I sent that bitch back to RevMax and they basically told me they'll fix it for free. So at that point I was like, alright, I'm gonna just go get a 5th gen. I've been telling myself I want to get a 5th gen anyways because all the features, obviously. The one thing that was stopping me was having to swap the trans and everything and just basically swap everything. So blowing the trans made it easier for me to do it because I'm like, you know what, I could just swap it. It's already gonna be out. I'm gonna send it out. If I have to swap anything to make it work in the truck, I can do it because it's already out. So boom, the training got converted from a 2012 to a 2020 transmission. All that was changed was the valve body, the whole valve body, everything with the valve body. Because if you know about 68 RFEs, you know that the newer style valve bodies, the 2019 and up, because 2012 to 2018 is all the same. But 2019 is different. So if I had a valve body, I would show you. But the difference really is the 2019 and up have a, believe it's a TCC solenoid that sits on the valve body, and 2012 to 2018 does not have that. So that's really the difference. But you still have the connector that's different, and then the pump for the actual transmission is different. And that was all they said they changed. I mean, I'm telling you guys, because shit, if you gotta fucking do it, then you know. No one's gonna fucking tell you. There's nobody on the fucking forums. Nobody talks about that shit. I guess nobody fucking does what the fuck I do, which is okay, because that's how I live life. I be doing all the off the wall shit that normal people don't do. I mean, I'm me for a reason. Boom, swap the transmission in there. But while I was doing that, I said fuck it, and I went ahead and I got the fleece bypass. So I bought the fleece bypass. I put the delete plate over here, of course. It came with an upgraded CP4, or I think CP3 or whatever. I guess they went and got the recall done on this truck. I have my Banks intake that I was gonna put on here, but the reason why I haven't put the Banks intake on, and I have brand new Banks bigger piping for this truck and everything, the reason why I haven't put that on yet is because I still have to put bigger injectors and stud this truck. Because mind you, if you know about these trucks, you know when you take the intake off, you have to change one of the fuel lines. So I'm like, I don't want to do that. And if I go to do the injectors, I have to take the intake horn off again. So I'm like, I'm going to wait. I'm gonna get injectors, I'm gonna get studs, and do them both at the same time. And then from there, what I'm going to do, because what I did was, I took the whole turbo setup off the other truck, and I'm gonna just throw the compound turbo setup on this truck. Only because it makes sense, The difference is, obviously, 2019 and up, they changed the whole turbo setup. So I'm gonna have to put everything from the 2012 to 2018 on this, which I don't have a problem with doing that. It's just a couple things I have to fab up, and I'll probably just do like nice steel braided lines for the coolant and everything. Just make everything nice and cool. It's perfect, because what I didn't want to do is get rid of that fleece turbo I bought, and the S480 I have, and that whole pusher kit, which, funny enough, I'm wearing a pusher shirt right now. Anyways, so that's pretty much my plans for under the hood. Put the intake horn on, put the injectors, the fuel pump too, and the piping. And then after that, I will wait a little bit, and then I'll try the compound kit. I'm not gonna do it now, of course, because I kind of want to enjoy the truck. If I go crazy now, then it's gonna be sitting for a long time. And I already had it sitting when I was doing the transmission for a day. Recently, I just put these grill lights in here from 6-fold lights or some shit like that. These obviously, like I said, are the old wheels from my old truck. What else? I put the BD diesel transmission cooler from the other truck onto this truck. It's right here. You can see it. I had to, because obviously if I got a built trans on this truck, which this is the 12XD from RevMax. You can't even get it unless you tell them that's what you want. It's more money. I think they stop at like the 850 package on their website, so you have to literally call them and be like, yo, I want this one. Which is a good trans. It's just don't do trailer burnouts after going excessive speeds. I also put a 180 thermostat on it, just cause, All right, let's start with the inside now. Pretty dirty. I'm going jet skiing and stuff. So boom, this is where I put my switch for my tunes. This is my switch for my sub. This truck came with the big screen. I also have Starlight. Probably can't see it. There you can see it. I have it on my auxiliary switch, of course. This switch is for the lights that are under the truck. Obviously, I'm gonna throw a clip in right now so you can see what they look like. Pretty much it, besides my 12-inch sub box in the mega cab section. It's a mega cab, so a little more space for subs and stuff than the regular cab trucks. Ed's tuner, that too. I took it off the other truck and bought a new mount. But basically swapped all the stuff I could swap. Cameras here, cameras there, type of thing, I put these switchbacks. They're white. Obviously switch to yellow when you're doing the turn signals and stuff. Wheel lights on this truck too. My plans for this truck, suspension-wise, is to do a complete airlift kit on it. I'm probably gonna go with like far from stock. I'll probably be doing it by the end of the year. Just a lot of stuff going on with like the Supra, and when you're building like 15 cars at once, you can't really just fucking dump money into everything. You gotta kind of go in steps, And with this truck, I've already bought like multiple shit and put it on there. you know, on here. Just little shit that I can't ride without, like subs and stuff. Then all the lights, you know. I did cab lights as well on it. These are Recons. They're white. I didn't want the amber. Gonna put in what every 5th gen needs. TRX. Like, you know what? Let me stop saying it. Let me go grab it. What's up, boss?
What's up, man?
Where the fuck did I put the switch, bro? If you got a 5th gen, and then you got the TRX switch, what you doing? Tell them, what are they doing?
They're smart. Y'all got a 4th gen, reliable, 200,000+ miles on it. Goes all over the country. Don't need no Starlight. Don't need all this fancy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just good old 2012 4th gen, 6.7, reliable. Guys, tell them to be reliable and stop messing with the damn truck.
See, that's his problem. That's how you know he's old. He's only focused on being old and reliable. Why? Because he's old and he's reliable. That's the problem. Anyways, bro, all the rest of you new niggas, you young niggas with me, man. You know, I'm finna put this switch in, man. That's all I'm doing today, because I ain't doing nothing else. I should be working on this, right? Nope, ain't nothing to do on it. I don't even want to show y'all. It don't look too pretty right now. I didn't, bro. I rode my Banshee instead, bro. He made me ride my Banshee all the way over here to go get beer. What's up, Pods? Look the camera, bro. Look it. Don't be scared. Look it.
We in the making video like that.
He's about to, bro. This is my old push start button. All I gotta do is take off this bolt right here, this bolt right here, and all this comes down. I completely forgot. I bought an EasyLink setup, and I put EasyLink on this truck just cause that's what I had on my last truck, and I like the tunes. Some place in Canada that does tunes. There's tabs here, here, and one here. You have to go back here with your hand, reach back there, feel around. I feel it. All right, then you have to take the connector off. This the old one. This the new one. TRX. I used my finger and I popped off the little clip to put the new one on there. Basically, take this. Boom, boom. It's on with the little metal ring. Plug it in. Push it back in. So now I can test it real quick. So I had to get y'all a video of it running and what it sounds like. I honestly put the hiss tune on this just because I wanted to hear it, and I'm gonna set a 4-inch exhaust on here and get a 5-inch so that hiss tune sounds better. I'm gonna take the tip off the white truck and put it on here, but this is just the hiss tune. Gotta go to Jose's and drop off a couple Banshee parts. That's the end of the video.
I get game from Pluto, then I twist it up. I'm over you, ho, you can't even get me up. I'm in the club with my Nina and the meme up. Baby, I'm a killer, I don't care if you a script. I get game from Pluto, then I twist it up.